Police were investigating after safety barriers were torched and signage was stolen from a luge circuit just one day into a charity fundraiser. The event was being held in aid of Camp Quality, which supports 130 local children who are fighting cancer.
The annual Beat the Bastard charity luge got off to a racing start. More than 90 extreme sports enthusiasts attempted to conquer Mount Stewart.
Generally, you sit there with a bit of nerves at the top of the hill, and then the second you start rolling, you forget about that.
They were led by Adrian Alderson. The prostate cancer survivor started the event 5 years ago to raise money for local charities.
It's just a good, fun, relaxed, casual, more runs than you can handle sort of weekend.
But on Saturday night, the Beat the Bastard setup was ruined by mongrels.
He rang me at about 5 o'clock and said, what did you have on that Armco? I said, why? He said, because it's now all just black and smouldering.
An arsonist had torched hay bales used as safety barriers on the dangerous bends.
To be honest, I pulled over on the side of the road and had a bit of a cry, which takes a bit to get me to do, but yeah, it just gutted me, you know. We work so hard and try so hard to do this.
The event had to be reduced to half its length while the hay was replaced. The hay was on loan to be returned without charge so long as it wasn't damaged.
100 hay bales at $8.50 is not insignificant.
At the end of the day, we're raising money to support children living with cancer in North Queensland, and for someone to do that, it's a big hindrance.
Yesterday, the group rallied to support Camp Quality. They've now raised $10,000 more than their target.
Well, it's called Beat the Bastard for a reason. We don't let bastards beat us.
Anyone with information should contact crime.
A group of extreme sports enthusiasts have labelled those who torched a safety barrier at a Mount Stewart charity event gutless lowlifes. It didn't stop the annual Beat the Bastard event from raising $30,000 for prostate cancer research.
It's fast, furious and perfectly suited to adrenaline junkies. You'd be hard-pressed finding anyone else hurtling down at speeds in excess of 80 kilometres an hour. On a modified skateboard, but for these street luge riders, it's more than a passion. Some see it as an addiction.
The thrill, the adrenaline, there's a lot of things going on. You're focused 100%. Done stand-up, buttboard and luge. This event and just doing competing in the luge.
85 competitors from across Australia and the world took part in the two-day Beat the Bastard Thrill-a-Minute charity ride.
Luges, gravity bikes and stand-up skateboarders, and we have one gravity car here. Our safety officers running a gravity car.
With only limited power to stop and turn, there's plenty of risk. The winner is the one who finishes the course fastest. It may look like fun, but competition is fierce and there are injuries. Thankfully this year only a couple of riders broke bones.
You're all individuals, but you're playing together with your mates, and it's really, really good fun.
Unfortunately, competition was almost called off after vandals set fire to part of the safety barrier. But that wasn't enough to stop these daredevils.
Set fire to 100 hay bales on one of the corners. It caused a bit of a disruption, but yeah, we're not going to let them beat us. We got it sorted out, and by 10:30 we're running full track again.
Going ahead, always an option. While the final tally is still being counted, this year's ride raised $30,000 for cancer research and support through Camp Quality. Matt Adams, Win News.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win Television, Australia's largest commercial television network.